Good morning. Welcome to the SonoKi 15-minute workshop. This morning we're working with the solar plexus. So this is the energy center that is above the navel. So in this center we're tuning feelings of empowerment, feeling like you can trust your own choices and not leaking your energy into other projects or people or ideas or thoughts and using too much of your energy instead of reserving some of that for yourself. So we are going to be using the 111 blue titanium tuning fork today. And the reason we're using the 111 is because we're focusing on new ways of being. So 111 is all about new beginnings. So when we shift these feelings of having to overgive to people all the time and making everything else our responsibility instead of reserving some of that energy for ourselves, it gets very tiring. We want to bring in this new beginning. We want to change that habit. So you might like to just put a hand on that solar plexus area or two. If you have a tuning fork, you could put one hand on that energy center, just placing your activator down and just holding the fork on the plexus area. It doesn't matter if you're using a different Hertz fork than me, that's okay. If you have a 111, then you can use that also. So there's a few different things that we can do here this morning. So just creating the intention that we are keeping our energy in reserve for ourselves. So if you think of your energy as being very precious and something that you're not going to give to everyone or leak into thought forms or patterns or behaviors that are very draining. So just placing your hands on the plexus area. Just take a really gentle breath in. And you might feel some tightness, some tension. It might be in other parts of the body too, not just that plexus area. So just taking those gentle breaths in and relaxing the breath out. If there is an area in your life that you want to pull your energy back from, you want to conserve your own energy a bit more, if you want to, you can write that down. You can create an intention. So if you are writing that intention, it could be, I acknowledge that I have been giving too much energy to whatever the situation is. I'm now changing that vibration and conserving more energy for myself. I'm now changing that vibration and conserving more energy for myself. So just taking a breath into that plexus area. Just relax the breath out. If you want to, you can journal all the way through this tuning too. So there's options. Journaling, using a tuning fork, or just feeling into the tuning and keeping your hands on that plexus area. So we'll just start. This is the 111 we're using today for new ways of being. Just connecting into the vibration of the tuning fork. Breathing in, relaxing the breath out. You won't hear the tuning fork much over recording, but you will connect into that vibration. So just taking a breath into that plexus area. We're just tuning our solar plexus this morning. We're using this 111 blue titanium tuning fork for new ways of being. Just breathing into the plexus. If you have a different tuning fork and you want to place it on the body, you can do that too in that plexus area. If you don't have a tuning fork, just connecting in with this vibration. And our intention is, I acknowledge I have been giving too much energy, taking responsibility for other people or other things. And I'm now changing that vibration to conserve energy for myself. Our energy is such an important part of how we can contribute. So if we give far too much, we don't have any in reserve for when we need it or when we really need to help in particular situations. So when you leak it on a daily basis into other things that may not be quite as necessary, so that could include feeling too much when somebody tells you a story, getting caught up in the emotional part of it. So when you have compassion for somebody, you're not actually getting caught in the slipstream of that emotion. You're what they would now call holding space for people. We don't usually use that term, but that's something that most people can relate to. Just breathing into the plexus. Just relaxing that breath out. So this leaking of energy could also be watching too many devices. It could be gossip. It could be not eating nourishing food. So the body has to work harder to process. So this is all about conserving energy for yourself in the plexus area. Taking responsibility for how you use your energy. So you have that for yourself when it's needed for you or someone close to you. So if there is a particular experience you are having at the moment where you feel like you need to conserve your energy, just focusing on that. Creating the intention that we're changing that vibration. Just breathing in, relaxing the breath out. Now, this may also be a situation where someone is expecting too much of you as well, expecting you to give too much, and it's exhausting. So if that's your current situation, you can imagine or just intend the energy between you and that person or people, that vibration is changing. So we want to be appreciated, not be obligated. Just connecting with the vibration of this 111 tuning fork, bringing in new ways of being, new energy. Just creating a coherent energy in the plexus. Taking a breath in. Just relaxing that breath out. If you're feeling tension in a different part of your body, You could place one hand on the plexus and one hand on the hip or the knee, the lower back, the shoulder, the neck, wherever it is that you're feeling that tension, and just creating the intention that the energy is flowing between those 2 points. Taking a breath in, just relax that breath out. Just feeling the energy build in the plexus. Feeling that reservoir filling up with more energy for you. And we give our energy away too often when we really need it. There's not much left for us. And that's when exhaustion sets in. So just feeling that reservoir of energy filling up in the plexus, expanding. Just breathing in gently. Feeling the recalibration, feeling the body readjusting. Connecting in with the 111 hertz. Just applying the tuning fork to the plexus area if you have one. Just feeling the vibration. Just feeling the vibration activating your energy in the plexus. Breathing in, relaxing the breath out. It's bringing into your awareness that it's not a selfish act to conserve energy for yourself. And we have the energy to help ourselves and others. That's a really true giving place. Just breathing in, relaxing the breath out. You may feel some tingling, some gurgling, some tightness might be releasing. Might be able to breathe a little bit deeper. That area might feel just a little bit more flexible. So just move the body a little to see how that's feeling. Just breathing in deep. Just feeling the plexus area. Just with one hand on the plexus and one hand upon the crown. Feeling the energy coming down through the crown, third eye, throat, heart, into the plexus area. Bringing in the new energy of the 111. Breathing in deep. Relaxing the breath out. And as you go through the next week, just be aware of where you're putting your energy, how you're putting your energy. In what ways can you conserve more energy for yourself? And this new awareness will help you understand your energy boundaries more. And it will help you be more compassionate, because you'll be creating a space of more awareness and more listening and more connection when you have an energy boundary. So thank you for joining us in this tuning, and we will connect again next week with our heart tuning. So remember, drink your water, have some magnesium soaks, or spray some magnesium on your body. Conserve your energy for yourself.
Thank you.